Ultizeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie! In the last episode, we did more of Rusty Bucket Bay, and I got kind of tripped up when I had no idea where else to go. And I've looked up everything now, through the help of a tool-assisted speedrun of this game. And I now know, generally, where to go, and the majority of it was just stuff I couldn't see. Like, there's a thing... somewhere-ish... there we go, over here. There's a dolphin under the water, and we can go in here, and I could not see that for the life of me! And so that's kind of a shame that's like, oh, because, like, I mean, if I'd seen that, I would have been like, oh, I could probably go in there, but, like, I had to just look up to actually see anything, and, like, that's a shame. I hate looking stuff up, and especially in a game like this. But really, I couldn't help it. Though it was interesting to me because I looking at the tools of the speedrun, it was so clear. Everything was so bright in that. So it's like, I don't know if that's just emulator versus console or what, but it was so much brighter. I could see everything. So I don't really know what that was all about, but we found a dolphin and we rescued him from an anchor. And so there's a Jiggy. And also I have notes now. I have 4 more notes. And I know where the other notes are. I know where everything is in this level now. It's just a matter of actually doing it. It just sucks that I had to resort to looking this stuff up because I otherwise couldn't. I mean, I probably might have been able to find this stuff, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I couldn't go down there. I'm gonna just get back to dry land so I get all my breath back because I don't understand why I couldn't swim down there. But it's like, it just sucks that I can't see this stuff on my screen, and that's why I missed most of it. It's like, cause, yeah, whatever. Nothing really can be done about it. Let's just go grab our Jiggy. Wham, 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 wham. There's another thing I know where the honeycomb pieces are now, and one of them was literally just because I couldn't see it. The other one was just because I didn't remember it, but this first one that I'm gonna get, as soon as I get the last few notes, which are in a really stupid location that people were probably screaming at me for. Just wait till you see this. Right over here. Remember when I was like, oh, this one looks like it's a little tilted. It's not tilted, I can just go in it from the other side. I'm an idiot, is what I am. And here are the last notes. That's all that's in here, I'm pretty certain. And a whole bunch of angry boxes, yep. But now I have all the notes, so now I'm free to now I can feel free to be as risky as I want to be. It just is. That's another issue of not seeing, because this all just looks like black on my screen. With a slight twinge of blue. So it's like, all this stuff that I just can't see. Luckily the last level isn't this dark. But, and not even just because like, oh, because I know like Clanker's Cavern and Mad Monster Mansion and this level, and Rusty Bucket Bay, they all have like darker like tones and color choices and palettes in general, and a lot of shadows and stuff, but like, the game, for me, is like, it's so much easier to see certain things. Also, this is another thing that this is the first honeycomb piece, and I couldn't see it. That location was in, I mean, I would have been too scared to go in there until now anyway, but I would not have been able to see that because I still couldn't see it on my screen. I was just kind of running blindly into the wall, knowing that that hole was there. At this point, I really can't blame the game even. It's just, or me. I can't blame me either because, like, I can't see this stuff. There's a difference between just flat out not knowing and being bad, and there are a few things that I will completely admit I'm bad. I'm not saying I'm good. What I'm saying is I feel like it's still not really my fault that I'm missing some of this stuff because I just can't see it. It's as simple as that! Either way. Let's grab that. I don't remember a lot of the last level, but that one I'm gonna be a lot more willing to just run around and experiment, especially because, for the most part, it's a lot simpler than this. Although, in other ways, the last level is extremely, extremely difficult. But whatever. Yeah, I really feel like it's just the fact that, I don't know, something's up with my TV. Maybe it's the fact that I have this capture going on. I don't really know. All I do really know for sure is that I might drown soon if I'm not good. But I'm also gonna go grab that last Jinjo, and then give another shot at the engine room. And then if I can do that, then I'm done. But it just really does suck to me that this is what had to happen with this level, because I couldn't... If it was easier level, like Claker's Cavern, then I would have been a lot more willing to just run around until I found some of this stuff myself. But with the level the way it is, and just... Especially because of the underwater, like, oh, half of it is like... You can't do this stuff. Get the jiggy, get the jiggy. Now, go up for air. Can I do the... Damn it, I tried to do a trick that the Tool Assisted Speedrun did. I think I'm dead. I'm dead. Well, it's a good thing I got all the notes before I did that, right? See, that's why I was worried about that Jinjo especially. That's why I was worried about that Jinjo especially. Because I knew I was probably gonna drown if I got him. It's also a good thing he was my last one. So, now I just got the engine room, and yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna need to do the fan thing again, though. It's entirely possible I do, so let me go... let me go do that real quick before going into the engine room again. BRB! Alright. Now, back in the engine room. Well, I missed it. But, if you take a close look up here. There we go. There's our last honeycomb. We just need to go grab it now. There we go. That one I just completely misremembered. And because I was so fast-paced on trying to get out of here that I completely didn't see it. So, yep. Just gonna grab that because why the hell not? Okay. I'm just gonna go the straight path. Alright, so it'll all depend on if I can do this at a speedy rate. Ow. Ow. Dead. Okay, I made it that time. Now then, I don't think the timer starts until I hit the second switch. So... it does give me plenty of time to get through here. God freaking damn it! What the hell? Okay, that, see why people hate this thing. Honestly, I don't think there's... Thinking about it, I don't really think... God freaking damn it, I hate these things because they can do that to you! God... I don't think this is really that well designed. Not specifically the room itself, but the fact that it can instant kill you like this, and then just make you go and have to do all this stuff over again. Like, in general, like, that's just generally how the game works itself. But, like, the frustrating thing with this is that it's kind of an out-of-place difficulty moment, I guess, is a good thing I can say. Not necessarily because, like, oh, this is the end of the game, should be hard, but, like, the fact that it's just such a difficult thing, like, to get through, and one tiny mistake can cost you, and namely the fact that it doesn't restart you there, like, I feel like if you're gonna have an especially difficult section like this, because, I mean, I don't think there's really any other place in the game that has this kind of instant death danger to it. Instant redo danger to it. So I feel like if you're gonna have something special like that, it would have at least been nice to, like, be able to start you there. I don't know, it's like, it's a hard call to make for a game like this where, like, the entire rest of the game has this precedent set with it. But I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of odd. It's an odd room. Maybe I'm just being salty because, like, oh, I'm having difficulty, so obviously I want to get rid of it. I wouldn't say get rid of it, but, or even make the platforming itself any more challenging. It's just more so, like, the effect it has on you if you screw up. I feel like it's overly harsh if you fail. I feel like it's almost kind of like an equivalent, I guess, the best one I can come up with at the moment is a really hard level in Super Meat Boy or something. Like, there's a very difficult world. Okay, I got the timing down on that at the very least. I know what I'm doing for that now. But, like, there's, say, like, a very... No, not a very difficult world, but a world that kind of steadily progresses in difficulty, and then suddenly, like, if you're, like, in World 1, it throws a level from World 5 at you. And then if you fail, well, that level, then you have to... God damn it. It doesn't help that the camera is impossible to, like, orient straight on this thing. It just feels like it's throwing sudden difficulty at you and then severely punishing you suddenly. Just for making one wrong move. I don't know. It just seems odd to me. But I guess, I mean, it's the point to be difficult. I'm not trying to criticize the room itself. I'm more so criticizing the other thing. Also, I'm going to try and do this. Yeah. I mean, if I fail this, then I can just go back and hit the switches again. Come on. Come on. Maybe I'm just in a different version of the game or something. I mean, they make it look really easy, like you just run into the wall and stuff, and then suddenly it happens. Yeah, I think it might not even be my version of the game. Oh, no, 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 well. I still hope I can get this. I don't need to actually come out of this and live, I just need to get the jiggy. There we go. And I lived. And I don't get the animation. Well, there we go. Well, that was fun. I did it. I beat Rusty Bucket Bay. I don't really feel that accomplished because I died a lot and also had to look stuff up just because I couldn't see a lot. But, whatever. It's in the past. Let's just move on and continue having a good time, shall we? Because despite my lack of, like, oh, I guess it's just done now. Alright. Despite that, it was still a fun level, and whatever. And I got everything, right? I got everything? Just checking. It's not pausing. And then I accidentally unpaused when I finally did pause. It was still fun. I'm not gonna say it wasn't fun. No, game total. I thought I could, like, reverse the whole thing. But I can't. Well, it's not my longest level, I'll say that much. Man Monster Mansion still has a beat. Alright. Well, I did get everything, so that's good. And I mean, I guess it's not too bad because, I mean, looking it up now is, like, not too different from just having seen all the Let's Plays in the past anyway, and then it's, like, just remembering that. Like, it's still the same basic thing, in a way. It's not as if I haven't seen this stuff before. It's just that I didn't explicitly remember it at this point like I did every other thing that that I saw, so I guess in that respect, it's really not much different. It's really not. So, I guess, yeah, because of what I did just now, I don't think I should probably try and find out where to go next, because I've got plenty of time to do that in this episode, because I cut out, like, a lot, and I'm 20 minutes into my recording now, but I died a lot. So, yeah. I need to figure out how to get to the next level of the game. And everything is blue. I don't think it's gonna be up here, because I think this is just where the unlock of Rusty Bucket Bay is. You know something? I have absolutely no idea how to get to the Witch Switch Jiggy of Rusty Bucket Bay. I'll have to figure that one out, too. Hopefully it doesn't take forever, like a lot of other things have been taken in the overworld. I guess the rest of this episode is just going to be overworld stuff. Maybe if I'm fast enough, I can get to the next level, which is Click Clock Wood. I think I've already said the name of it in the Let's Play anyway, so I might as well say Click Clock Wood. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get to that. And I think in order to do that, I'm gonna need to backtrack a little. So let's go back into into over here, wherever the hell this is. Oh, wait. Oh, hey, look what I found on accident. That was easy. I did not recognize this place. I did not recognize it at all. I don't know what's in here. Very dark tunnel. Banjo is entirely black on my screen. Not really. That's an exaggeration. Oh! Oh, that's why I didn't know that was there! Oh! Because I just flat out didn't have the water level. The water level of rays affects that room. Okay! That's why. That makes a lot more sense now. Okay. Also, this is definitely where I want to be. Ow. 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 Well, those guys hurt. Yeah, this is where I want to be. This is near the entrance of Click Clock Wood. Am I going down in here somewhere? It's definitely some sort of incline, but it seems odd that it doesn't lead anywhere. I held in directions, in case you were wondering. What? I didn't stop. Maybe that was the controller, I don't know. Up here is the entrance to the level, and I know where the portrait for this one is. The problem is, if you remember when I was with Crab, I found the portrait, but it didn't have the little thing on the bottom that lets you jiggy it. What do you have to say? Gruesome Controller's favorite pastime is collecting dragon teeth. That's actually pretty cool, honestly. Many tricks are up my sleeve. To save yourself, you'd better leave. Okay. This poor guy called Dirty Birdie was her first and only boyfriend. I missed that. When she was younger, Grunty used to have a greasy warthog as a pet. It's kind of fascinating, all the stuff that they cram into her backstory. It also all changes. Because I don't think I'd mentioned that, but all that information is completely different for each save file. I'd be willing to bet that's near the end of the... that would take me to the end of the game. This is just my assumption. Beehive, what's in here? Oh, that's the thing that makes the thing appear! Okay! So now I just need to get all the way back there, which is right at the start of the game. I feel like that would work a lot better if it was just frickin' more obvious where that was, but it's kind of in an obscure location considering you go under the thing and swimming into a hole just out of nowhere. Like, again, I'm not really huge on some of this overworld design. But I guess I'll just go and meet you guys back there, whenever I can figure out how to get there. It's over through here, I think. Yeah, this is, like, just so unassuming of an area to be in. It's just so weird that this is the last level of the game unlock. Like, I honestly can't really get behind this overworld design. It just feels like it's deliberately confusing. And I mean, for, like, the actual goal of it, like, it's Gruntilda's lair. It's supposed to confuse the hero, you know? It's kind of like the goal, the point of it, you know? You know? But the thing is, it just seems like, as far as actual gameplay, because, I mean, a lot of times things don't take a very realistic approach in favor of actually making it better for the game. I mean, like, hell, look at something as simple as Delfino Plaza in Mario Sunshine. Like, it's small, compact, and simple, and in my opinion, it's the best 3D thing ever, overworld ever, because it's like, it feels realistic in a way. It makes you feel like you're actually in a specific town, because I mean, like, as opposed to something like Comet Observatory, Comet Observatory can also be a little tad confusing, perhaps. Maybe. But, like, it's also kind of empty, the Comet Observatory. There's not a whole lot to do. And stuff like Starship Mario and Starship Mario's barely anything. Peach's Castle, honestly, I don't think Peach's Castle is all it's cracked up to be. I mean, as far as the first overworld goes, it's great, but, like, there are some fairly confusing things that happen in Peach's Castle. Like, to me, most notably is the most notable thing that happens in that is what's it called? The fact that you can smash those two pillars in the basement and then unlock the Vanish Cap. Like, that's just kind of out of nowhere, and you have to talk to NPCs to do that. And no one talks to NPCs in the first place. But it's just like, there's something about this overworld design that's like, you kind of understand what you're doing at first. Wait, what the hell is the third thing for? If you can just climb up here yourself. That's weird. I don't know, maybe I'm just being a bit too unfair, but it does feel like this is just completely unnecessarily complicated for just, I don't know. There's not enough in it either, and also the darkness doesn't help, and it just, I don't know, I don't get a great feeling from it. It's not a perfect overworld, suffices to say. But, oh well. We'll just have to deal with it. So anyways, welcome to Click Clock Wood. This is gonna be interesting. That's for sure. Click Clock Wood is the last level of the game. And the thing about this is that it's kind of 4 levels in one. Because of the way it works. As you can see, there's a bunch of different doors and such and things everywhere. So it's like, the gimmick with this level is that it's split into the same level 4 times, and each one represents a different season. So welcome to spring. I'll only play a little bit of this right now. I don't know how to get that. Yeah, only a little bit, because, like, it's just kind of nearing the end anyway. I mean, this individual recording system's gone on for 30 minutes. So, yeah. It's a bit lengthy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is the last level of games. Gonna be good, isn't it? Probably. Well, that was a cutscene. That was kind of random. I love this song. At least this specific version of the song. Because, as per usual, the songs in this game change depending on where you are, except for this one, it's more like the seasons. I don't think we... Do we want to go to Mumbo yet? I don't even know. I'm just kind of exploring. Just seeing what's around. Because I need to familiarize myself with the layout of this level, because I know generalities. Whatever word that was trying to be. But I don't know... I don't recall specifics until I see them firsthand. Let's see if Mumbo's available. Probably not. Well, he is. Okay. Well, I'm a bee now. Mumbo magic must good. Bee is best yet. That's definitely true because from what I remember, the bee is super useful. Well, now I'm a bee, so I can just fly everywhere. Whee! Well, that was fast. I'm just gonna see what I can do as this bee. I don't even need Mumbo tokens anymore. Mumbo tokens are completely useless now because I just unlocked the last Mumbo that I needed. So I'm just gonna kind of go places and see what's up and around. It's a beehive, so I bet this is important for a bee. Yeah. Yeah. This is interesting to control. Yep. Can I just, like, do this instead and not fly? Yes, I can. Cool, that's easier. Bzzz. Hello, fat little bee. We Zubbas are guarding Grunty's golden honey piece. We've been told there's a honey bear out there. Alright, well, we have to come in here as Banjo, then. I can't leave. I'm bad at controlling this bee. I need to learn how to control him. I'll fly around a little bit more as the bee before I end this. Only a little bit. Well, there's another egg for us to smash. This is definitely, I think, the level that kind of inspired largely Forest from Mario Star Road. Because it has a definite, very similar feel of like a kind of foresty, jungly area with a bunch of wooden platforms and stuff. And just it definitely had a little bit more of a Mario-esque, like, function to it, but it still felt a little similar to this. For sure. I'm not sure where else to go as the bee. So I think I'm just gonna head back down to Mumbo's, and then I'll end the episode. How's that sound? Sound good to you guys? Sounds good to me. So, yeah. So next time on Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie, we're gonna continue on to Click Quack Good, but definitely not finish it because it's the longest level in the game. See you guys then. Bye-bye.